Hi Snacks family, welcome back again with another video. So let's take a look at WWE Smackdown stories. A high-stakes main event is established to determine whether the Usos will be barred from the Universal title match at Royal Rumble or whether Seth "Freakin" Rollins will lose his title opportunity. SmackDown Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Uso kicked off SmackDown with an acknowledgement of the 508-day, record-breaking reign of Roman Reigns, now the longest reigning Universal Champion in history. Just 8 days before Seth Rollins was scheduled to challenge Reigns for his title at Royal Rumble, however, the Visionary interrupted the celebration and drew attention to how much help the Usos, the unappreciated longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions in history, have provided in keeping Reigns champion. Rollins then proposed that if he and a partner of his choosing defeated Jimmy and G in the SmackDown main event, the nefarious Usos would be barred from ringside at the January 29th Premium Live event. After the Usos jumped at the challenge, Rollins' surprise partner emerged, Kevin Owens. Reigns then cut Owens' music short and added his own caveat: if Rollins and his partner lost the match, Rollins would forfeit his Universal title match. Kofi Kingston vs Madcap Moss. Following the biggest victory of Madcap Moss' career last week over former WWE Champion Kofi Kingston, the Hand of the King called upon Big E to keep Happy Corbin in check during their rematch. The powerhouse of positivity made his presence felt when he hurled an interfering Corbin into the unforgiving steel steps at ringside, and Kingston triumphed over Madcap with an explosive kick out of nowhere. After the bell, Happy Corbin opted to keep his distance. When he wouldn't engage Big E, the former WWE Champion hit Moss with the big ending in his place. Aliyah vs Natalya by disqualification. After establishing a world record for fastest victory in WWE history over Natalya, the up-and-comer once again battled the three-time Guinness World Record holder. When Aliyah once again turned in a competitive effort against Natalya, the frustrated third-generation superstar refused to follow the official's instruction and got herself disqualified. When Natalya continued to brutally beat down Aliyah after the bell, the protector's Yali suddenly emerged to engage Natalya and send the attacker heading for the hills. SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair vs Naomi. Following Sonya Deville's continued antics at the expense of Naomi week after week, the WWE official opted to make herself the special guest referee in the Glowing Superstars Championship Contender rematch against SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. Not surprisingly, Deville did not call the action down the middle. When Flair attempted to lock in the figure four, Naomi managed to push her opponent away and, in the process, the Queen knocked the official out of the ring. Naomi quickly gained the advantage and hit the rear view for a long pin attempt. As she did, however, Deville took her time resetting herself outside the ring and didn't even try to climb back in and attempt a 3 count. When the Queen turned the tide and locked in the figure four, though, Deville entered the ring quickly and called for the bell without Naomi ever tapping out. Later, WWE official Adam Pearce, alongside visiting WWE Hall of Famer Eric Bischoff, informed Deville that her issues with Naomi had to end. As a result, she would have a one-on-one matchup against the Glow next week. Johnny Knoxville hit Sami Zayn with a cattle prod in In-Zayn. For the second week in a row, Sami Zayn presented his Daredevil show In-Zayn in an attempt to out-jackass star Johnny Knoxville with a heroic stunt. In the latest attempt, the master strategist claimed he would test the Livestock Jolt 3000 cattle prod on himself. Zayn then proceeded to shock himself at 2 different settings, and it appeared he successfully did what he said he would do. However, Knoxville emerged to point out that the master strategist had forgot to switch the cattle prod on. He zapped Zayn for real and sent the shocked superstar over the top rope en route to their participation in the Royal Rumble match. Sheamus vs Ricochet. After Ricochet came up short against Sheamus last week, the determined superstar again tried his luck against the Celtic Warrior. This time, however, the injured Ridge Holland re-emerged to take his place in Sheamus' corner to cheer him on. Sheamus looked better than ever when he grounded his high-flying adversary with an earth-shattering brogue kick for the win. Seth Freakin Rollins and Kevin Owens vs the Usos by disqualification. In SmackDown's Tag Team Main Event, Kevin Owens tried to help Seth Rollins get the Usos barred from the Visionaries Universal title match against Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. Rollins executed a vicious stomp. Before he could even blink, though, he was stopped in his tracks when Roman Reigns emerged out of nowhere and blasted his one-time brother with a Superman punch. As a result of the head of the table's interference, Rollins and Owens won the high-stakes matchup by disqualification, and the Usos were banned from ringside for the Universal Championship match at Royal Rumble. So let me know in the comments what you think of today's stories. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon with new video.